Hey everybody, it's Mike, KO4PDI, the ham fun guy. Boy, I'm hoping we don't get hit with a thunderstorm right now because I got my satellite antennas all back up and working, and we corrected the issue I had yesterday during my podcast. If you missed it, me and Don, WACPT, Captain Don and I were trying to make some contacts on the ISS, and I wasn't getting through, and I couldn't do anything about it. I didn't know what it was. Well, looking at my camera later on, I noticed that one of the wires from the preamp to the antenna had come off. It literally came off. It disconnected. Andy Cowley's here. Hey, Andy, welcome aboard, man. We're going to do an ISS pass, and you could be here to watch it. So, yeah, so that's what happened yesterday, and that's why I couldn't make any contacts on the ISS. But today, we have an ISS pass that's going to be starting in about 7 minutes, 5:37 Eastern. It's 5:30 now. Tom made it to the game. Hey, Tom, welcome aboard. Good to have you here. I start a little bit early so I can make sure everything's working, and then I also give you guys time to get on here before I actually start talking live. So that's why there's the little delay when I first come on a live stream. I hope the sound is good. The last time we did a satellite pass, I was having issues too with the audio from the radio. Well, it turns out that all the great techniques I learned in a YouTube video on how to adjust the sound in OBS software completely screwed up the audio from the radio. Oh, hey, check this out. Worked a new SAT DXCC yesterday, FP N4 AKV. Tom, what was the satellite you were working? What was the satellite number? And how come I haven't worked it and I didn't know about it? Please tell me. I'd love to hear more. We are just about to get the ISS to rise on the horizon, so I'm going to get my headphones ready while Tom... RS-44. Oh, yeah, RS-44. Great linear bird. That was you got a DX on that. Good for you, man. That's great. It depends on where it passes. If it's out over the Atlantic, you can get Europe sometimes on that one. And if you're on the West Coast and it's out over the Pacific, you might be able to get Japan. If anybody follows Sean Kutzko on X, Sean is probably one of the most instrumental people in my life that taught me about satellites and how to work satellites. On his videos he did with DX Engineering, they're still up there. You should go look at them if you don't know what you're doing. Get a little look and you'll learn a lot about that. And anyway, Sean did a bunch of videos on it talking about antennas to use, stuff like that. And he taught me a lot about how I actually work satellites today. So I'm indebted to Sean. And one time I did get him on, I got Sean, I forget what satellite it was. It might have been RX-44. I'm doing my normal thing, get my grid square and call sign, and I hear KX9X. I'm like, that's Sean. And I got him on the thing. Oh, okay. Off Newfoundland, so nearby. Okay, well, great. That was great. Great job, Tom. I'm happy for you. Wonderful. Excellent. There's the chirp. That's telling us that the ISS is at the horizon. So why don't we switch screens, give you the overall look of my shack. We got, I was running FT8 over there. I shut that down. On my 80-meter off-center fed, I get a little feedback in the headphones when I'm doing other stuff while that's transmitting. So I got rid of that. And here is my sat box output. And we are about to start listening to the radio. See if we hear any calls before it gets too up high in the sky. All right, you guys hearing the hiss from the radio now? Say yes if you hear it. You should, because I was always hearing it in the headphones, but I had to rearrange the OBS software that I use to stream in order to get it to come out to you. Good, you hear it. Excellent. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Andy. Andy and Tom both say they hear that hiss just fine. I'm going to turn it down for now because we're not hearing any voices yet. I'm watching the waterfall on the radio. You can do that too. Look at the picture on the right below my face. You have the overall camera shot, and then you have the radio, and then you have the antenna. That's outside. By the way, big shout out to my friend Ziggy, who came here today in 95-degree weather and helped me restring up that tower once and for all. I have put on a block and tackle setup with steel cable, and there's four cables going back and forth, and that lightens the load on the winch tremendously. So we are able to raise and lower the tower all by myself, which is going to come in handy when I'm not home. When I go away during hurricane season, I will put that down on the ground. So right now, by the way, IO 117, I was so ticked. It's up there right now. I can't get it. It's not on. I was like, what? I finally get all the antennas and stuff and the wiring done, and I checked all the connections on the 70 centimeter antenna and the 2 meter antenna. Everything's good. It's all working. All the elements are straight. Thanks to Ziggy, gave me a hand. By the way, go follow Ziggy's channel, 75 ohm ham. 75 ohm ham. You'll love Ziggy. He's an antenna genius. Yep, the green cube has not been working lately, and it's IO 117. It's no longer the green cube because that test is over. They've canceled the green cube test, so you're not going to hear anything. Starting to see little trickles on the waterfall, not hearing voices yet. Yeah, well, if we lose the green cube, we lose the green cube. I have made a ton of contacts, DX contacts on the green cube. I find it amazing that I can do Panama, Michigan, and England on the same pass. That was incredible. I've done that on the green cube, aka IO 117. Starting to see little jiggly lines on the waterfall here, and you can see that too. Watch along with me. Watch the radio window. You see them, but you're not hearing anybody yet. There we go. We're starting to hear some voices. Let's see if we can make some QSOs. We are at 19 degrees to my northwest. So the signal in that direction is kind of tough because I got a lot of trees. But I'm not transmitting yet because I really don't hear it clearly, but I will eventually. And we are going to start off at 25 watts. All right, we got Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Delta Kilo, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99. See if we get him back.
Echo November 71, QSL. Sarah, my friend, thank you, 73.
Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Delta Kilo, KO4, PDI.
Mike, Echo Mike 60, this is KE2, CDK.
KE2, DEK, CDK, KO4, PDI. All right, not getting it now. Let's try again, hold on. Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Delta Kilo, please copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Oscar 4 India, Echo Lima 98, KV4I, Echo Lima 98.
Roger, Roger, KE2, CDK. Also, Kilo Victor 4 India, KO4 PDI. Kilo Victor 4 India, QSL. That's my buddy Roger. Kilo Victor 4 India, KO4 PDI. All right, that's him. That's Roger acknowledging it. All right, he's in the books. November 8, Hotel India, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99. Ooh, something just jumped up on my screen. interference-wise.
4 India from KB.
That's Roger. Kilo Oscar. No, I'm not getting it now. Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India Echo Lima 99. Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India Echo Lima 99. Was that Kilo Bravo 3 India Oscar India? Christopher and PA, I got you. KO4 PDI Echo Lima 99. All right, I think we got him. Kilo Oscar 4, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99. Yeah, I think we're done. Not getting anything. 14 degrees to the south. Actually, south-southeast. Kilo Oscar 4, yeah, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99. All right, we did good. We got 4 contacts. That's pretty good. We got 4 contacts. I'm happy with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Quick little satellite pass there. Looks like everybody took off. Where'd everybody go? Anyway, did you hear that okay? Was the audio okay on the radio and on me? I know there was a lot of static on that, but not to worry. It was pretty good. There is a ISS pass at 7:14 tonight. I'm not going to be around for that. By the way, I've been up since 3 a.m. I am exhausted. We worked on that tower today. We raised and lowered it 2 or 3 times. And it's really great. Now I'll be able to do it by myself because we have a block and tackle system on there. And I can lower it all by myself now and raise it up. So if a hurricane comes or something like that, I don't have to call and get help to have somebody help me do it. Now, I still haven't, Michael Sataretti from CSN Technologies had suggested I change the crossarm to a fiberglass crossarm, and he said use a 93-inch crossarm. So if you look at the tower, I'll show you the tower. Here it is right here. The crossarm between the 2 antennas is going to be 93 inches when I'm done. He had suggested going horizontal. That would really cut out the ability for me to use this tower for point-to-point stuff on land-based repeaters. So right now I can hit repeaters 60 miles away with that 2-meter antenna, the one that you see on the right. And I don't want to lose that ability, so I'm not going to put them horizontal. I'm going to leave them vertical the way they are now. And yeah, the perfect situation would have circular polarized antennas, but I ain't got the money for that right now. I'm too busy in the future changing over from a 7300 to a 7610. I would love to have a 7610, but I'm holding off on that for a little while. I'm going to see if they have any specials coming up next year for Hamcation. Or, you know, something might come up ahead of time. It's about $3,200 right now for that radio, and I really like it a lot. I've done a lot of research on it. I've checked it out. It can do a lot of things the 7300 can't. But one thing it can't do that the 7300 can is the SWR test. Hey, Crystal, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. So that's my antenna right there. You're looking at the antenna, and here's my messy ham shack for Crystal to see. You like my heavy-duty professional lighting up here? 2 fluorescent, actually they're 2 LED lights that shine on the backdrop and shine on me, and that's what makes me look so handsome. Sometimes I even impress myself. No, I used to use that line in high school. Anyway, hey, thanks for coming. Good to have you here. We're streaming right now on X. We're streaming on my personal Facebook page, and we're streaming on YouTube all at the same time, as well as Twitch. So that's what's nice about using OBS to stream. You can go on more than 3 platforms. When I do my live feed on Wednesdays for my podcast, I can only stream on 3 platforms. So I'm on Twitch, Facebook, and I'm on X, Facebook, and YouTube when I do my podcast on Wednesdays. So follow me on any of those 3, and you'll always have me. So, on that note, I hope you guys are doing well. Anybody got any questions? Let's ask them now, because I'm here now. I'm not going to be doing any more lives today. By the way, I am up to 30 weeks in a row live at least once every week for 30 weeks. Before that, I had 26 weeks. I would have been live every week for a year by now had I not missed a week in November last year. So, yeah, I use Restream. And that's what I use with OBS. That's how I'm able to be on that, on all 4 platforms at the same time. I don't even know what Twitch is. I've never used Twitch. But I'm also back on TikTok. I wasn't going to get on TikTok. I got off it. I was on it for a long time. I got off it. And the reason I got off it is because they were talking about this Chinese spy program and all that. And then Trump gets on it. So I'm like, well, heck, if he's going to be on it, I'm getting on it too. So I'm not streaming live on TikTok, though. I haven't figured out that part yet. But maybe I will. Maybe I will, and we'll do on TikTok instead of on Twitch. I'll go on TikTok with my live stream. I know you can do live streaming on TikTok. I just never did it. So we'll figure it out, and we'll get it out there. I got some followers on there already. All right, so we've been on for about 20 minutes, and I think we've had, I don't know how many people have come on to the thing. We got 5 or 6. Good old Andy Cowley's here. Tom is here. Who else did I see on the chat? We got Tom, Roger, come on over. Roger was on the pass. We got Roger on the pass. So we got Andy and Tom. And then we had... who was the other? There was somebody else jumped on here. I thought I saw somebody else's name on here. Oh, well. Anyway, you guys are all welcome to come anytime. Follow my lives. Hit the bell on my YouTube. Follow the notes in all my live streams and on my videos I put up. Follow my notes, because in the notes are all the discount codes you can get to make a little extra money. For me, you help me out with the channel. I'm not asking you for cash. Although, hey, the 75 ohm is the antenna plugged in. I was just plugging your channel there, Alan. That's Alan. Ziggy is his name. 75 ohm ham. Go check out his channel. He does a lot of interesting stuff. As a matter of fact, one of his latest videos that he did was with my, I gave him a scanner, and it had a BNC connector on the back, and he put an SO239 on. I was proud of him that he was able to adapt it that way. So, yeah, it was good to have you today, Ziggy. I hope the kids all got home okay. I hope everything's cool. The wife should be home from work anytime. And Andy's saying hi to you, Ziggy. Hey, Andy, you got to follow Ziggy. This way he knows he made it. So follow his channel, too, and go on his live streams. Does a lot of intricate antenna work and designs antennas. And he also has a deal... oh, the kids are napping. Excellent. All right, Andy follows you. Hey, Ziggy, you made it. Andy follows you. If you're a YouTuber on YouTube doing ham radio and Andy Cowley follows you, that is a mark of success. You have been successfully followed by Andy Cowley. And I love it. So, yeah, thanks, Andy, for following him. And Ziggy, thank you for all your help today. Couldn't have done it without you. We made 4 QSOs on that ISS pass. You missed it because you got here late. But just because of you, Andy helped me today. And I am telling you, in about 5 minutes, I'm going to go get horizontal on my bed and pass out. I've been up since 3 a.m. We did a lot of work today. It was 95 degrees out there. But we got that block and tackle work, and it put a longer cable on the winch, and it's working fantastic now. So thank you so much, Ziggy. Love you. Keep up the good work and follow him. You gotta follow Ziggy. Gotta follow him. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for all the support and following me and doing things. Tomorrow we'll do something else. We'll find a satellite that I haven't done or something. Maybe we'll even get on IO-117 if it ever comes back on, because it's been off for a while. Meanwhile, the ISS was good. We got an RS-44 pass right now, but it's only going to be 3 degrees. Not even going to try. PO-101, I don't know. SO-50's coming up at 7:01. If I'm awake, maybe I'll do that. But I don't think I'm going to be streaming live. But you guys can catch me on the pass. Roger, if you're out there, I heard you on the satellite. We got you in the book again. And I got to get off now because I just heard some thunder. And I got to check into the net and let them know I'm still listening and I'm still watching the weather for them. So you guys, take care, be well, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And in the words of Andy Cowley, 73, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? 73.